Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Julia Thatcher.
And I'm Jeff Herndon. Sedgwick County and the City of Wichita both considering adding on to the sales tax you pay.
The county's aim is to reduce the tax burden on property owners, but one proposal could come at the expense of the other. KSN's Peyton Steiner explains what taxpayers could be affected most in the conflicts between the tax measures.
Yeah, Jeff, Julia, Sedgwick County Commissioner Jim Howell is proposing a quarter-cent county sales tax, but says if the city's tax measure passes in March, it would be too much for Wichita taxpayers. One economist also believes that the sales tax might not be a clean solution to relieving tax burdens. From coffee to electronics, Wichita is one step closer to voting on a 1% sales tax.
I think this gives voters an opportunity to say they want to or they don't.
The council gave initial approval this week. It goes to a second public reading next week, which, if approved, would send it to voters in March. A separate sales tax measure, this time county level, is being proposed by Sedgwick County Commissioner Jim Howell.
I have a fundamental belief that property taxes should fund things like police and fire.
His measure would move funds for cultural institutions like the Sedgwick County Zoo, Exploration Place, and Lake Afton from the property tax pool to the sales tax pool. He says whether he moves forward with his proposal is entirely dependent on whether the city's tax ballot passes.
My question is, and you go read all the comments, people said if this was to buy down property tax, I'd be interested. But if this is simply to grow spending, I'm not interested.
His aim is to reduce the cost burden on taxpayers with the sales tax.
It's a complicated matter. I mean, there are a lot of moving pieces.
Something that economist Dr. Nigel Soria says might negatively impact lower-income households.
A lower-income household might see a $15 increase in their monthly grocery bill, but that $15 is going to represent a greater percentage of that lower-income households.
Howell explained that before the proposed county sales tax measure can be voted on by the public, it would need approval from the state legislature. Here for you, Peyton Steiner, KSN News 3.